Good evening, viewers, and welcome once again to today's edition of the news. First, let's have a look at the headlines. Both houses of Parliament adjourned for fifth consecutive day. Union Minister Giriraj Singh accuses opposition parties of not having faith in democracy. Meghalaya government seeks report from Assam on alleged mistreatment of rehabilitating users from Meghalaya at Assam rehabilitation centres. Meghalaya government extends lease of government land for a period of 60 years to attract private investments. And Northeastern Hill University Vice Chancellor Prabha Shankar Shukla extends his leave till December 13 following protests. The news in detail. Both the Houses of Parliament could not transact any substantive business on the fifth consecutive day today following opposition continued ruckus over various issues including alleged bribery charges against a prominent business group and violence in Sambhal, Uttar Pradesh. The Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha have been adjourned for the day. Union Minister Giriraj Singh came down heavily on the opposition for disruption in Parliament, talking to media outside Parliament. Singh accused the Congress and other opposition parties of not having faith in democracy.
ये विपक्ष को लोकतंत्र में भरोसा नहीं है, कांग्रेस पार्टी सहित। अगर लोकतंत्र में भरोसा होता तो जनता की गाढ़ी कमाई को एडजॉर्न करा करके ये जनता के हक की मारी है, जनता का हक है। आखिर संसद बना काहे के लिए है? संसद में अगर जनता के लिए चर्चा नहीं होगी तो ये शोर मचाने के लिए होगा। ये दुखद घटना है, ये होना नहीं।
Meghalaya Social Welfare Minister Paul Lyngdoh today said that the state has taken action following allegation of mistreatment at rehabilitation centres in Assam, which prompted an elderly woman and several drug users to seek intervention from the Meghalaya Human Rights Commission. The minister confirmed that the state has written to Assam authorities, with the Deputy Commissioner of East Khasi Hills seeking a detailed report. A review of the incident is scheduled for later today. Reports of mistreatment as well as the tragic deaths of two youths from Meghalaya at rehabilitation centres in Assam have underscored the urgency of the matter.
We have already written to our counterpart in Assam. We have sought a report. A letter has also gone from the DC East Khasi Hills seeking a report from the concerned department in Assam. So in the next couple of hours, I'll be doing a review of this specific incident. In the earlier case where there was reported ill treatment in Mizoram, we had intervened. This time around also we had written, our Principal Secretary has spoken to the authorities in Assam, and I'm taking a review in the next couple of hours from now.
The Cabinet has approved an extension of the lease period for government land to facilitate developmental projects. Cabinet Minister Paul Lyngdoh informed that the government has extended the permissible lease period from 30 years to 60 years. He said this strategic move aims to address investor concern regarding the sustainability of returns on investment, thereby creating a more favorable environment for private investments. The decision is expected to stimulate economic growth and encourage long-term investment in the state.
The detail is that we want to create an environment which facilitates and encourages private parties and investors to invest in Meghalaya. Now, as per the existing policy in our government land, the permissible lease period is 30 years. In a lot of in the emerging scene, what is happening is that the ROI, the return on investment, is a very critical component of any investment plan. A lot of investors consider this period of 30 years to be too less. With that in mind, we have extended the window to make it feasible for large-scale projects to have from 30 years to a period of 60 years.
NEHU Vice-Chancellor Prabha Shankar Shukla has extended his leave till December 13, following protests and pending of the inquiry into the alleged mismanagement and administrative failures within the university. Agitating students and other stakeholders gathered in the campus to ensure Professor Shukla is not allowed to enter the university after expecting him to resume office on Monday. The student union NEHU had announced its decision to close the gates of the university as they reiterated the demands for Professor Shukla's ouster. The foundation day of neighbouring Assam and Nagaland was observed at Raj Bhavan, Shillong today. Meghalaya Governor C.H. Vijaya Shankar said that Assam and Nagaland are the jewels of the Northeast India with rich tradition and culture, stating that both the states have contributed immensely to the growth of the nation. The governor said that these states are examples of India's rich diversity on the occasion. Meghalaya Governor also unveiled the Khasi translated books on Bhagavad Gita and Gitanjali, a book written by great poet Rabindranath Tagore. The translation work of both the book has been done by Prabhat Kanti.
Great joy to be with you today as we celebrate the Foundation Day of Assam and Nagaland, two states with rich historical background and vibrant culture, and also immense contribution to the nation. Assam, known as a land of Brahmaputra, is a jewel of India's northeast. Its lush green landscape, tea gardens, and unique tradition have made it a symbol of natural beauty and cultural heritage. Assam's resilience and unity inspire us all, and its people continue to play a vital role in India's progress. Nagaland, the land of festivals, is a shining example of India's diversity. Its proud history, colorful traditions, and the spirit of its people make it a state like no other. The warm hospitality and creativity of Nagaland people have enriched India's culture fabric.
The Meghalaya government is making efforts to enhance air connectivity and road infrastructure to strengthen its tourism sector. Tourism Minister Paul Lyngdoh announced plans to introduce a dedicated helicopter service connecting Guwahati with key tourism circuits, including Shillong's Umroi Airport, Umiam, Sora, Dauki and New Shillong, exclusively for tourists. Additionally, the state government is working on improving the road network to support the establishment of a rain museum in Mawsynram.
We are concentrating more on the tourism circuits which now will be, there is already a proposal to also connect these circuits by air. For instance, there is a proposal, we are in the initial stage, where we would connect Meghalaya with the helicopter services exclusively for movement of tourists. We will start with Guwahati to Shillong, meaning Umroi Airport, then Umiam, then Sora, Dauki, New Shillong. These will form part of that tourism circuit. But the other areas, for instance, Mawsynram, where we are developing the rain museum, that will need more investment in the road network.
The relocation of hawkers from Kandailat has been delayed as the Meghalaya government failed to issue the required 30-day notice mandated by court order. Cabinet Minister Paul Lyngdoh revealed today, while the November 25th deadline could not be met, Lyngdoh assured that the process is progressing but refrained from committing to a new timeline. The Urban Affairs Department Committee has stated that notices will be issued within the next 30 days, following which further steps for the relocation will be undertaken.
The need, as per the court order, the need for us to give that window period of 30 days notice because of our inability to issue those notices in time. We could not meet this November 25th deadline. So it'll be just a matter of months. It is happening. It is happening. That communique from the Urban Affairs Department itself mentions that we will complete the issuance of notice within a period of 30 days, after which we will take the next step.
Mission Director of DREAM, Francis G. Karshieng, today met with individuals affected by drug and alcohol addiction at Shanti Bhavan. He emphasized the importance of education and rehabilitation to combat substance abuse. Karshieng highlighted challenges faced by youth in assessing rehabilitation due to high costs. He urged collaboration with NGOs and private hospitals to establish affordable rehab centers. Karshieng stressed that overcoming addiction requires a long-term grassroots approach.
The first thing that they said, if it is free, they are ready to come. So then I realized, because I didn't understand this issue, then I realized, then we did a review and we realized that we have very few rehabilitation centers in the youth. 6 of them are with the government, but the rest are private institutions. And each institution charges around 8,000 to 15,000 per month. That is a very critical problem particularly for our youth. Realizing this issue, recently I had a meeting with the deputy commissioners of 6 districts which are hotspots at the moment, and I've appealed to the deputy commissioners to kindly partner with, take it up with the influential businessmen or private hospitals within their districts to encourage them to initiate new rehab centers.
The Kakhasi Jaintia National Highway Trucks Drivers Union today held a meeting to discuss working conditions and unfair wages of the trucking community. The union, which was formed today, aims to address challenges faced by truck drivers, including unsafe working conditions and unfair wages. The members seek to raise awareness about the importance of their profession and protect drivers' rights. They also call for capacity-building initiatives and better safety standards. The union is registered under the Societies Act and plans to represent drivers' grievances more effectively.
Jadi datang dulu di bajar kita bosan di sini di warung di sini dia kan mereka boran yang mereka memberikan dia bicara berapa bajar jenjang susi yang kita baru dan dengan jumlah ini untuk kita kita cengar orang pelawan lembaga sekian mungkin driver dan kami sekian panggilan nomor insurans ini kita aja biar insurans ya meminta deh long kita memang di karena di bawah banyak di badan sendiri Malang ni seperti bisa sesuatu yang mereka tidak kalau beli yang orang di buat logistik buat kit di Marwang di sini buat kit mau di jembatan Marwang ini nanti kita dapat mengunjungi sini ini Marwang jadi apa sini kita tahu kita kontribusi ini di sini jadi dapat lebih banyak bisa bukan satu orang.
The Meghalaya Institute of Governance, in collaboration with educational institutions and the Government of Meghalaya, organized a field station program under the initiative Building Young Leaders by Empowering Adolescents, Boys and Girls with Transformational Life Skills at the District Auditorium in Tura, West Garo Hills today. The program celebrated the efforts of teachers and students who have been part of the initiative, which focuses on imparting critical life skills such as self-awareness, communication, decision-making, assertiveness, sexual right, health and hygiene. The program follows a train-the-trainers model, where teachers undergo training of trainers, sessions to mentor students in their respective schools. And now for the weather report. Minimum temperature recorded 7.9 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature recorded 19.5 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 40%. Relative humidity in the evening was 53%. The forecast: dry weather is likely at most places. Shallow to moderate fog is likely at isolated places. Before we wind up, let's have a look at headlines once again. Both houses of parliament adjourned for fifth consecutive day. Union Minister Giri Raj Singh accuses opposition parties of not having faith in democracy. Meghalaya government seeks report from Assam on alleged mistreatment of rehabilitating users from Meghalaya at Assam rehabilitation centers. Meghalaya government extends lease of government land for a period of 60 years to attract private investments. And Northeastern Hill University Vice-Chancellor Prabha Shankar Shukla extends his leaves till December 13 following process. Well, viewers, that's all we have in today's edition of the news. Do join us again tomorrow with more updates. Have yourself a good night.